Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores farnorth, where we continue on our playthrough of the mod. So, last episode we took down the tank of a beast, the Megatherium. Uh-oh. I think I broke the audio, so we better try to get through this quick. So this time we're going to do... Okay, we'll go for, I guess, a shot... Oh, okay. Don't know what happened, audio's back proper. I think we have to be a little careful. So let's see. I mean, I want kind of like that, but I don't know if that... I may actually want to try that out, but I don't know. Maybe what we'll do is... I definitely want to do the Brontornis, but maybe we'll go for something a little easier point-wise. Maybe something like that'll be good. It's not a lot of ammo, because the double ammo is... Ooh, that's a lot for the double ammo. But then again, points do come in pretty standard, so... Well, I shouldn't say standard, but pretty easily. So I think that'll be a good hunt. Basically, our starter for, like, normal, and then a Brontornis added on to C. So, you know what, let's read up on it. Close relative of the Arctic Tour's Diatrima. Okay, that must be from... Carnivores Ice Age. I still have not played that one. Brontornis is even more vicious. Sporting dazzling blue and yellow plumage, Brontornis is luckily easily spotted from a distance. Don't let us fool you, however, as even with vision on your side, it's also on their side. Reportedly having some of the best vision of any animal on the planet, these are true groundhogs. Mind the talons. So it sounds like we are up for a little bit of a challenge going after Brontornis, but I don't think it has as much HP as the Mega HP Therium, so everything looks in order. Let's head back out and try to bag us a bird, shall we? Okay, we are all loaded up and in here now. So, we got the Derringer, the Tundra Eagle, and the shotgun. I think that should probably be enough. We'll start using the Tundra Eagle just because it's one of the few weapons we have that has some good range accuracy with it. Where exactly are we? Okay, so it looks like we're just a bit south of the river. Or at least the meltwater lake. Actually, that's probably what that is. It's actually a lake made from the meltwater of the glacier to the northwest. But the wind is not exactly in our favor, so we'll have to be a bit careful. It does also look like it's pretty strong, too, for the indicator. I think the smaller the arrow pointing towards the center, the weaker the wind is. So, right now, I think it's basically at max strength. We'll just kind of patrol the shoreline, see what we can spot. Keep the Eagle at the ready, just so that we can get a few pot shots if anything comes in from a distance. But I do have to admit, I do like that Far North's points do roll in pretty quickly and easily. It is a nice touch to let you just kind of get through the content at a little bit more of a smoother curve. I don't know if there are actually any DLC animals for Far North or not. I'll have to look into that, but if there are and you guys do want to see them, we can always try to include them in an episode or two. Okay, no, that patch around with just the beach going up a bit. I was looking at the back end of something like a Megatherium. But out of all the Carnivores mods so far I've had to play, I actually think Mandibles may be my favorite overall. Like, the map design, I have to give that easily to Mandibles. Just because the variety in them is nice, and they do have a little bit more smooth than the just kind of jagged and roughness of Mandibles, or not Mandibles, of Triassic having. I do have to give an honorable mention, though, to... Oh! There was something large over this way. I think our jump spooked it off. And I think it might have been one of the birds we were after. The... Oh, come on, what was it again? The Brontornis. I don't think we need a crouch. I think as long as we don't kind of do anything like jump, we should be able to kind of get a bit closer to it. I will give a honorable mention to Far North because I really like the Moraine Domain. Just that they took a single map, but they made it feel so diverse. Oh, maybe? Oh, okay, maybe it was just actually the Macrauchenia that we saw. See if maybe we can get close enough to get a couple of shots and get him down. But the map feels so diverse and yet also natural with how diverse it is. Like the glacier in the northwest with the little meltwater kind of trough in between there and the I guess where the glaciers receded from, so everything's a bit more barren still. Like, It's just really nice natural touches. It makes the map feel alive and diverse. Maybe we have to be careful because of something behind us, because that sounded like a bird. Oh, there's the Macrauchenia. Okay, can't get too distracted. Normally I am very tunnel vision to a fault, but I think we need to kind of channel that right now to go after some of these animals. Like the Macrauchenia, as long as it doesn't see us, and we can get a little closer. Oh, no, it's on the move. There we go. How are we doing? We still got 3 shots, so we got a little bit... We can get a couple from range if we need. Oh, we're actually at the edge of the map. Well, I was going to go look up at, or go take a good look at them, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that. What I do want to do, though, is maybe check up around that mountaintop there. Because it definitely sounded like definitely a bird noise, and it wasn't ambient bird noise, I don't believe, because I haven't really heard it before. Now, could have just been one of the ambient birds. I think they're dinornis, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to try to find one through the binoculars to see. But when I heard it, it didn't sound to me like anything we'd heard as ambience before. It sounded like it might have truly been an actual animal call. So we'll have to get up around that area just to take a good look. And that should also give us a chance to scout around for anything as well with the nice distance. I don't think anything will really be able to come up and get us being... Actually, I don't even know if we'll actually be able to get on top of that. Looking a little more rugged than it originally did. Leptictidium there. Amphiscion. We may be able to try to get our way up there. I think we're going to have to take a lesson from Skyrim's horses and just try... Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, think that... Oh yeah, that was just the Aurora. Okay, so... Going to turn sprint mode on, and unfortunately, we are not as good as Skyrim's horses. Yeah, we're much poorer than Skyrim's horses. Those things can defy gravity, but we seem to still be bound by its laws. Sort of. We're definitely bound by its laws. We can't break gravity quite like Bethesda's buggy game mentioned, so we're basically just going to have to be on foot and go browsing around. Well, I don't know if we'll come across anything in the plain area. Like, the wind has died down a bit from where we started with it, but it really is, again, coming from the west, and we are already basically at the edge of it, so we can't really go that way any further. Oh, just an Amphiscion. I heard the little footsteps, so I just wanted to be ready. After playing Jurassic Park Revolution and dealing with the Kentrosaurs, or the hunter-seeking missiles, I'm a little paranoid about anything that could possibly be aggressive with us. I think one of the nice things, too... Well, not exactly nice about Jurassic Park Revolution, but nice about a lot of the other mods I played, is that they've made very nice, large maps. I think a game like Carnivores, any hunting game, does need a rather sizable map, so that way wildlife feels like it's spread out and not, like, too cluttered together. Like, Isla Pena, I guess it's okay as a little introduction, maybe? But I think it's still too compact for what you're trying to do. Maybe if you only had a couple of herbivores that could spawn on there. I don't think that's possible, but limit to, say, Oranosaurus and Styracosaurus, that would have made an okay map for, like, a tutorial level almost. But putting other things like the Albertosaurus is being able to be on there, and definitely the Kentrosaurus, I think that kind of takes away from it because of the map being too small. But the Moraine Domain, nice, vast, huge, you could put every animal at once onto the map. It still feels all pretty natural and all fit together and really nicely, too. The Hyenodon, I'm not even sure what I was starting to say there before I had to catch my breath a bit. The Hyenodons fit... Oh, what are you? Okay, it is Dinornis that the other bird is. I really probably should try calling a little more often, but I just don't want to do it and then spook it and it goes running off from us, but we're looking for your big blue and yellow brother, or cousin. I think cousin is more the special term that gets used if you're talking about things like that. Another Amphision somewhere out there. The Hyenodons fit perfect. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, another Macrauchenia. And he's got his butt to us, so we may be able to sneak up on him if we just... Never mind. I'm surprised that he picked us up from that far away. But the hyena... Why do I have so much problem with that? The Hyenodons hunt along the plains alongside the Daedons. The Macrauchenia fit with all the glacier and the snowy regions. Megatherium and that fit nicely with the kind of marsh and, well, even like plains like this a little bit too. Everything just kind of feels like it really does fit into the one environment. Even with it is just being the single map that's available right now. I have no idea if there will be more coming up as the beta develops or not, but even if not, I think it's still a very well-rounded map that's a great experience to try out and play. Okay, so there you are. We are down only a few shots with the Tundra Eagle, though, so I don't know if I want to use that or not. And he's going off again, so maybe what we can actually do is use this to our favor. Because if he goes towards a ridge, we may be able to get the Tundra shotgun out and be close enough to get a good accurate hit or two that might take it down. Sometimes you gotta do a little stalking when you're going after your prey, and this is a good chance, or a good time to try it out. As much as the ridges can be a little bit of, like, a obstacle for you, they can also be a benefit if you know how to use them right. I just have to prove I'm smart enough to use them right. So let's ease our way slowly along here. Nothing out to the sides. We'll have the shotgun at the ready, because we may very well come over the hill and he'll be right on the other bend of it. Or it will be. Oh, almost. Not quite within range of what I'd like yet. So we're not even going to move. We're just going to let him kind of waddle off. See where it's going to go. So I don't know how... I don't know what kind of role hearing plays into the game, too, because I know that's one of the senses. It's sight, smell, and hearing, which... Actually, I'm kind of tempted. He's not at a bad range, and that's a good shot. It may only be the one, but that should hopefully be enough that the Derringer could even be used to take him out. And we got a second shot off on him with the Derringer, I believe. But I don't know why he came back this way. Or why it came back. He, she, it. I don't know why I'm so kind of gender... used to giving them a gender for describing them. Oh, there it goes. I guess maybe because the terrain was so rough that the pathfinding sent it right back to us. Or back on the way it came. But we may be able to, again, use that to our advantage. We still have the shots in the Tundra Eagle. So we may be able to use that for... I think I'm hearing something back there, but I don't know for sure. Okay, it might even just be a Dinornis. Yeah, I don't see anything coming out after us. Oh, that's just a Dornorus out there. So I think we will try using the Derringer to finish... you know what? We'll see what kind of opportunity we get as we try to track it down. Because I'm hoping the one shotgun hit was a number of nice landing pellets. Oh, just some left titanium. That was probably what I was hearing. I'm hoping the shotgun got a good little burst to him. I don't know if the Derringer actually hit or not. Okay, there's our wounded one. I don't imagine there's any others kind of in the area. So we just kind of need to stay low and ease our way towards it. I wish I could kind of figure out how hearing applies to this. Like, I'd imagine crouching would make you... I know it would make you less visible. I don't know if it would reduce the amount of noise you make, too. We'll try getting closer. And see if we can get them. It does sound like it's just eating up ahead here. Okay, there it is. There we go. A nice shot with the Tundra Eagle just to finish it off. So that's 2 Macrauchenia and a... Or is it just the 2 Macrauchenia? I thought we got a third. Oh no, it must have just been the 2 Macrauchenia so far. But, ooh, you can see... definitely traveled quite a ways. And that's actually a nice little touch with the blood, is that if they run, there's actually more of a space between than if they're just walking. Like, it was walking up this way where we saw it, and you can see it's all kind of clustered together in actual, like, a cluttered trail, and here it's a little sparsing and differences, a lot more distance between the droplets, so that's a nice little detail. I don't think that's actually anything they aimed for, it's just something that kind of inadvertently came about because of how the game works. We've taken down a couple Macrauchenia. Let's try aiming for a big bird, shall we? What's that? Small bird. We want big bird, though. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, and it seems the ambient, or the animal calls will actually spook all the ambience out of the area. Oh, and I have a scion up there. Sound like something maybe over here, but I don't know what. We'll use the Tundra Shotgun just in case it is a Hyaenodon. Of course, it's when I'm not trying to say the name, or I don't care how I say the name, I seem to be able to say it so flawlessly and smoothly. Oh, Lord. But it sounded like maybe a Megatherium or something over this way, or could it just, again, been ambient noise? I'm so used to more modern hunting games where you can actually hear the animal calls themselves and focus on that direction of them. Maybe we'll try one more call and see. No reply at all. I guess maybe we're... I heard something, but I don't know if that was actually a reply or just ambience. Because it came very late if it was a reply. Whatever it was, I think it came from over in this direction here, to the southeast. So we'll go over that way, see if we can find out what that was, and try to get one more animal to at least make this 3 in 1 hunt. Or bag 3 trophies in a single hunt. Okay, no, that must just be the auroras, because that was the exact kind of noise that I was chasing. Guess we'll try one more call and see if we get any replies. No, nothing. Nothing. We'll keep journeying to the east. Well, we do have that odd ambience going, although it's not getting me as much anymore. I think because I already recorded an episode of Mandibles today, it's not quite getting me quite like the other one can. I have a little bit of a buffer between all the really startling ambience of far north. See, I keep hearing those bird sounds, but I think it's just the aurora. Actually, yeah, it must just be the auroras I keep hearing. Now, aside from all the ambient animals, not too much big game we've really come across or seen. Yeah, I'm not getting any replies for anything we're trying for. I might even try just getting a Hyaenodon and see if we can... I don't know how strong the Tundra Shotgun is, though. I was going to say, maybe try calling in a Hyaenodon and then use the shotgun and take it out, but... Again, I'm not entirely sure how strong some of the animals are. Or how strong the shotgun is. I know the Chop Shot packs a wallop, but you gotta be pretty close for it. And we don't have that with us this round. Now, let's see, Denornis. I don't think we've actually really been to an area with a lot of green like we are coming up to, though. So let's... Okay, I'm thinking the ambience is just the Amphision, the Aurora, and the Denornis. But yeah, I don't think we've ever really been to this area before. We haven't really been to anywhere that has true greenery to it. So this must be from, yeah, it looks like the river runoff, or close enough to the river that this is kind of a mixed area. Kind of rough terrain, so this would be pretty dangerous trying to hunt anything in. Not just Leptoctidium. Now, I can see this being somewhere where maybe the Daeodons or the Hell Pigs might be about. And those would be pretty challenging to hunt in a place like this where the terrain isn't very flat. Because at least on flat terrain you can sort of try sidestepping a few things, but when it's kind of bumpy and rugged, you may not move as quickly, so you could be more likely to get caught by one. Oh, I was really expecting we might have seen something else by now. Maybe we'll try one more call for the Brontornis and see if we get a reply. Not a single thing. I think we may have to end this episode here. I was hoping we would have gotten the big bird, but we might have to just settle for a couple of the Macrauchenias, because nothing really has been on the horizon or that we've seen as we've been walking around. But I do suppose at least it's better than nothing. We got to show off more of the map. I guess kind of made a big, almost like a U-turn. As we started up towards the west there, actually we might have been directly west where we were just along the meltwater area. And we followed the border down to the south and then kind of looped up and have been going steadily northeast. Yeah, I think we'll wrap things up. It is going a little long for our usual episodes, but you know what? As long as we're... Oh, just an Amphision. As long as we're having fun, enjoying ourselves, and roaming about, I don't mind having the episodes go a bit more than the usual 20 or so minutes. So we'll wrap things up here. No, just a Denornis. And see how the points are looking after those 2 Macrauchenia. Okay, so we're back in the menu there. We could get the Chop Shot now as part of it, and maybe we will do that. Because I do definitely want to get the Brontornis before we look going after the Daedon and even the Utyrannus. Get ourselves some really good loadouts before we take on the biggest game in Far North. But for now, we'll end this episode here. Thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode of Carnivores Far North. If you do like the series, be sure to leave a like or comment down below. I'm always hoping for feedback from you guys about any of the videos I put out. Until I see you all in the next episodes of those survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.